Have you ever wondered what truly makes Virgo one of the most remarkable zodiac signs? Beyond their reputation for precision and logic, there lies a depth of wisdom, dedication, and quiet strength that sets them apart. Virgos are more than just perfectionists. They possess an innate ability to analyze, organize, and elevate everything around them. Their sharp minds see details others overlook. Their discipline drives them toward success, and their deep sense of responsibility makes them the kind of person you can always rely on. But what is the secret behind their unwavering commitment to excellence? And how can you apply their traits to enhance your own life? In this video, we will dive deep into the fascinating world of Virgo through the lens of astrology, psychology, and personal development. We will uncover the hidden qualities that make them extraordinary, explore how their mindset shapes their success, and reveal valuable insights you can use to transform your own path. Whether you are a Virgo seeking a deeper understanding of yourself or someone who wants to learn from their strengths, this journey will open your eyes to the power of the Virgo energy. Stay with us until the end to discover what truly makes Virgo one of the most admirable signs in the zodiac. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Zen Mind Peaceful Life and turn on notifications so you never miss a new insight into astrology, self-growth, and the mysteries of the universe. Now, let's get started. 1. Their perfectionism is their superpower, not a weakness. People love to say that Virgos are perfectionists as if it's a flaw, but in reality, it's one of their greatest strengths. Unlike other signs that might rush into things, Virgos take their time to refine, polish, and ensure that every detail is just right. This isn't about being overly critical, it's about excellence. Think about it, some of the world's most brilliant minds, from scientists to artists, have had a Virgo-like approach to their craft. They don't settle for good enough. They push boundaries, improve systems, and create things that stand the test of time. If you've ever wondered why Virgos excel in their careers, relationships, or personal goals, it's because they won't rest until they've done their absolute best. 2. Their mind works like a high-powered computer. Virgos are ruled by Mercury, the planet of intellect and communication. But unlike Gemini, which is also ruled by Mercury and thrives on quick, dynamic thinking, Virgo's mind is wired for deep analysis. They break things down into small, digestible parts, processing information with laser-sharp focus. This makes them incredible strategists, planners, and problem solvers. They don't just see the surface, they see the patterns, the causes, and the underlying mechanics of any situation. That's why Virgos are often the ones people turn to for advice. They have a rare ability to look at things objectively and offer practical, actionable solutions that actually work. 3. They have an unbreakable inner strength. At first glance, Virgo might not seem like the boldest or loudest sign in the zodiac. They don't demand attention or seek validation from others. But don't mistake their quiet nature for weakness. Virgos have an incredible inner resilience that allows them to keep going, even when life throws challenges their way. They don't rely on luck or wishful thinking, they rely on discipline, adaptability, and an unwavering belief that hard work will pay off. When things get tough, Virgos don't crumble. They recalibrate, adjust, and keep pushing forward. This silent strength is what makes them so powerful, even if the world doesn't always recognize it. 4. They see through people instantly. One of Virgo's most underrated abilities is their intuition about people. Because they are highly observant, they notice the smallest shifts in behavior, tone, and energy. A Virgo may not say anything right away, but trust me, they see it all. They can instantly tell when someone is being dishonest, when something feels off, or when a situation isn't quite what it seems. This makes them incredibly hard to deceive. They won't always call it out, but they will remember. If you've ever tried to lie to a Virgo, chances are they knew at the moment the words left your mouth. This natural discernment is why Virgos often have a small but extremely loyal circle. They don't waste their time with people who aren't genuine. 5. Their love is expressed through actions, not words. Virgos are not the most openly emotional sign. You won't always hear them say "I love you" in grand, dramatic ways. But if a Virgo truly cares about you, they will show it through their actions. They will remember the small details about your life. They will help you with things you didn't even ask for. They will make sure you're okay, even when you don't realize you need support. Love, to a Virgo, is practical. It's about being there when it matters, about making someone's life better in tangible ways. If you have a Virgo in your life who quietly takes care of things for you, know that this is their way of saying, "I love you," without needing to say the words out loud. 6. They are masters of emotional self-control. Virgos rarely let their emotions get the best of them. While some signs wear their hearts on their sleeves, Virgo processes emotions internally, carefully analyzing before reacting. This doesn't mean they don't feel deeply, they do. But instead of letting emotions drive their decisions, they take a step back, evaluate the situation, and respond with logic and clarity. This is why Virgos are often the calm, collected ones in a crisis. While others may panic, they're the ones keeping everything together, ensuring that things stay on track. If you've ever wondered why a Virgo seems unshaken even in difficult moments, it's not that they don't feel, it's that they've mastered the art of emotional discipline. 7. Their memory is uncannily sharp. Virgo doesn't just remember the big moments, they remember everything. The small details you casually mentioned months ago? The way you like your coffee? The date and time of an important event? Virgo locks it all in. This razor-sharp memory is what makes them incredible problem solvers. But it also means they don't easily forget when they've been wronged. If you've ever let a Virgo down, they may not bring it up, but trust me, it's stored in their mental archives. On the flip side, their ability to remember details also makes them incredibly thoughtful. A Virgo will surprise you by recalling things even you forgot about yourself, proving just how deeply they pay attention. 8. They have an undeniable healing presence. Virgos may not be the most outwardly affectionate sign, but they have a way of making people feel safe and understood. Their energy is grounded, stabilizing, and quietly reassuring. Have you ever noticed how talking to a Virgo can instantly make you feel calmer? That's because their practical, logical mindset cuts through chaos and brings a sense of order to any situation. Ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, Virgos have a gift for offering the right words at the right time. Their advice isn't just comforting, it's actually useful. They won't just tell you what you want to hear. They'll tell you what you need to know to move forward. This is why so many people are drawn to Virgos when they need guidance or support. Their presence alone is healing. 9. They are constantly evolving and improving. Some zodiac signs resist change, but not Virgo. They are in a continuous state of self-improvement, always looking for ways to refine their skills, expand their knowledge, and grow as individuals. Virgos are lifelong learners. Whether it's picking up a new skill, reading about a topic that interests them, or fine-tuning their habits, they are always striving to be better than they were yesterday. This relentless pursuit of excellence isn't about impressing others, it's about personal fulfillment. Virgos have an innate need to push themselves toward their highest potential. And they do it in a way that feels natural and effortless. This is what makes them some of the most successful people in any field. They don't chase success, they build it, piece by piece, through discipline and dedication. 10. They have a deep, unshakable integrity. Virgos live by a strong moral code, even if they don't always express it outwardly. They believe in doing the right thing, not because they want recognition, but because it aligns with their values. They hold themselves to high ethical standards and expect the same from others. This is why they struggle to tolerate dishonesty, laziness, or superficiality. They respect hard work, honesty, and authenticity, and they naturally distance themselves from anything that doesn't align with those principles. Virgos may not always call people out directly, but they notice everything. If someone betrays their trust or acts dishonorably, Virgo will quietly remove themselves from the situation. They don't waste time on anything, or anyone, that doesn't meet their standards. This sense of integrity makes Virgos some of the most trustworthy and dependable people you will ever meet. When they make a promise, they keep it. When they commit to something, they follow through. Their word is solid, and their actions always back it up. 11. They have an almost psychic ability to read people. Virgos are not just observant, they are intuitive in a way that feels almost supernatural. Because they notice every detail, from micro-expressions to subtle shifts in tone, they can often read people better than those people understand themselves. Ever had a Virgo ask, "Are you okay, even though you were trying to act normal?" That's because they pick up on even the slightest changes in your energy. They don't just hear what you say, they analyze how you say it, what you don't say, and everything in between. This makes them incredibly difficult to lie to. They may not always call you out, but trust me, they know when something doesn't add up. It's one of the reasons why they can be such powerful judges of character. 12. They are secretly hopeless romantics. At first glance, Virgo might not seem like the most romantic sign. They're practical, logical, and not prone to grand emotional outbursts. But beneath that composed exterior is a deeply romantic soul. Virgos express love differently from fire or water signs. Instead of extravagant displays, they show love through actions, remembering the little things you like, supporting your dreams, and being there when it truly matters. For a Virgo, love is about consistency, effort, and devotion. They may not flood you with poetic words, but if a Virgo loves you, they will quietly move mountains to make your life better. 13. They have a natural ability to manifest their goals. Some signs rely on luck, while others push forward through sheer willpower. Virgos, however, achieve success through something even more powerful: their ability to plan, refine, and execute their vision with laser-like focus. Virgos don't just dream, they map out every step needed to turn their goals into reality. They instinctively know how to break big ambitions into small, actionable steps, making the process feel achievable rather than overwhelming. This is why Virgos often achieve what others only talk about. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They analyze, strategize, and take deliberate action, turning ideas into tangible results. If you want to learn how to manifest success, watch how a Virgo operates. They don't waste time on empty wishful thinking. They make things happen. 14. They are masters of reinvention. Virgos are not afraid of change, as long as it's purposeful. Unlike some signs that fear transformation, Virgo embraces it as part of their ongoing journey of self-improvement. This sign is constantly evolving, learning, and refining itself. They are willing to let go of what no longer serves them, whether it's a bad habit, an outdated mindset, or even relationships that don't align with their values. What's most impressive is their ability to do this quietly. One day, you may notice that a Virgo has completely transformed, whether it's their career, health, or way of thinking. And they didn't just stumble into that change, they carefully crafted it, step by step. Virgos don't cling to the past. They take what they've learned, apply it, and move forward, stronger and wiser than before. 15. They influence the world in ways most people don't see. Virgos are rarely the loudest person in the room. They don't seek attention or demand recognition. But behind the scenes, they are often the driving force making things happen. They are the quiet leaders, the problem solvers, the ones ensuring everything runs smoothly. They may not always get credit, but their influence is undeniable. In history, many of the most impactful thinkers, innovators, and changemakers have had strong Virgo energy, people who didn't just dream of a better world but actively worked to build it. Virgos don't need applause. Their greatest reward is knowing they've made something better, improved a process, or helped someone grow. That's where their true power lies. 16. They are unmatched at detecting patterns and trends. Virgos have an uncanny ability to see patterns, whether in human behavior, business strategies, or even life's random occurrences. Their minds naturally organize chaos into something structured, making them excellent at spotting connections that others miss. This is why they excel in fields like analytics, research, finance, and even creative work. They don't just see what's in front of them, they see where things are headed. Ever notice how Virgos always seem to just know when something is about to shift? It's not magic, it's their sharp observational skills and deep analytical thinking at work. 17. They can function at an elite level even under pressure. Some people crumble under stress, while others thrive in it. Virgos? They strategize their way through it. Thanks to their ability to compartmentalize and focus on solutions rather than emotions. Virgos can handle high-pressure situations with remarkable composure. While others may panic, Virgo stays calm, processes the situation logically, and finds the most effective way forward. This is why they make exceptional leaders, problem solvers, and crisis managers. No matter how chaotic things get, Virgo will be the one keeping everything from falling apart. 18. They have a deep appreciation for simplicity and minimalism. While some signs crave excess and extravagance, Virgo finds beauty in simplicity. They don't need flashy displays or unnecessary distractions. Their happiness comes from efficiency, order, and functionality. This doesn't mean they don't enjoy luxury. On the contrary, Virgos have refined taste. But instead of accumulating clutter, they prefer carefully selected, high-quality things that serve a purpose. Virgos often embrace minimalism, not just in their physical spaces but also in their mindset. They remove unnecessary drama, focus on what truly matters, and create a life that is both peaceful and productive. 19. They are the quiet protectors of the people they love. Virgos may not be the most outwardly emotional sign, but make no mistake, when they love someone, they will go to great lengths to protect them. They show their care through actions, not words. They'll anticipate your needs before you even realize them, offer support without being asked, and make sure you're okay even when they're struggling themselves. But there's another side to this. Virgos have a fiercely protective instinct. If someone they care about is mistreated, they won't stay silent. They may not be loud about it, but they will ensure justice is served in their own meticulous way. If you have a Virgo in your corner, consider yourself lucky. They will always have your back, even if you don't see it. 20. They are their own harshest critic, but also their greatest motivator. Virgos hold themselves to incredibly high standards, often pushing themselves harder than anyone else ever could. While this makes them incredibly accomplished, it also means they can be their own worst enemy. Their inner voice is constantly evaluating, refining, and pushing for improvement. While this self-criticism can sometimes be exhausting, it's also what fuels their relentless drive to succeed. But here's the secret most people don't realize: Virgo's self-criticism is also their greatest motivator. While some might give up after failure, Virgo takes it as a lesson, refines their approach, and comes back even stronger. This is why Virgos don't just achieve success, they sustain it. Their ability to self-reflect and continuously improve makes them unstoppable. 21. They are experts at setting and enforcing boundaries. Virgos might be helpful and giving, but they are not pushovers. While they may not be confrontational, they have a firm understanding of their limits and will not tolerate being taken advantage of. At first, they may seem patient and accommodating. But the moment they feel their energy is being drained or their efforts are not appreciated, they will quietly step back and remove themselves from the situation. This ability to set clear boundaries is what keeps them from burning out. Virgo knows that in order to be at their best, they need to protect their peace, and they are unapologetic about doing so. 22. They have a natural connection to nature and the earth. As an earth sign, Virgo has an intuitive connection to the natural world. Whether they realize it or not, being in nature restores their energy and brings them a deep sense of calm. This is why many Virgos are drawn to simple, organic lifestyles. They appreciate fresh air, clean spaces, and environments that promote clarity and balance. Many of them also have a talent for working with plants, animals, or holistic wellness. If a Virgo ever feels overwhelmed, the quickest way for them to recharge is to step outside, take a deep breath, and reconnect with the earth. It's in their very essence. 23. They have an unshakable work ethic that puts them ahead. Virgos don't believe in shortcuts. While some people chase instant gratification, Virgos are willing to put in the time, effort, and dedication required to achieve real success. They thrive in careers that require precision, consistency, and long-term thinking. This is why so many of them end up excelling in fields like science, writing, healthcare, business, and design. But their work ethic isn't just about ambition, it's about purpose. Virgo finds fulfillment in doing things well, and they take deep pride in their ability to produce high-quality results. If you've ever wondered why Virgos seem to win at life, this is the reason. Their success isn't luck, it's earned. 24. They possess an incredibly sharp sense of humor. Virgos might have a reputation for being serious, but those who truly know them understand that they have one of the sharpest and most underrated senses of humor. Their wit is intelligent, dry, and often laced with sarcasm. They have a way of observing the absurdities of life and delivering the perfect comment at the perfect time. This sense of humor is one of their best-kept secrets because they don't perform for attention. But if you're lucky enough to be in their close circle, you'll get to experience their brilliant, effortless comedy firsthand. 25. They are masters of self-sufficiency. While many people rely on external validation, Virgos are perfectly content being independent. They don't need constant reassurance or approval from others to feel secure. This self-sufficiency comes from their deep trust in their own abilities. They know they can handle life's challenges on their own if necessary, and they take pride in being resourceful and capable. But don't mistake their independence for isolation. Virgos value deep, meaningful connections. They simply don't depend on others to define their worth. 26. They have a profound impact without seeking the spotlight. Virgos don't need applause, recognition, or the center stage to feel validated. They are perfectly content working behind the scenes, making everything run smoothly, and helping others succeed. But here's the secret: even if they aren't in the spotlight, their influence is everywhere. They are the quiet forces behind groundbreaking ideas, successful teams, and thriving relationships. They don't need to announce their power, because the people who truly pay attention already see it. Final thoughts: the true power of Virgo. With these final 6 traits, we come to a complete understanding of Virgo's quiet strength, sharp intellect, and unwavering resilience. They are not just detail-oriented perfectionists. They are visionaries, strategists, and builders of a better world. They work tirelessly, love deeply, and set standards that others aspire to reach. Virgo doesn't seek recognition, but those who truly understand them know just how valuable they are. If you've made it this far, you now see Virgo in an entirely new light. And if you're a Virgo yourself, take a moment to appreciate the depth of who you are. You are not just one of the best zodiac signs, you are one of the most powerful forces shaping the world, whether people realize it or not.